You can compare yourself to a 10 years experienced trader. So when we're giving you a risk management, Kingline risk management with using to help you to avoid blowing accounts, blowing your money, and just being on this loop, being on this hole for for a long time. Just let's do step by step, right? If this is an Everest, a mountain, right? JD is here. We are here to do what JD is doing there. So it's not gonna. Good. Where did I stop? Or where did you lost me? At what point? What I was saying? Because I was just definitely saying here so much. Where did you lose me? After JD on the top of the mountain. So basically, JD on the top of the mountain. JD is there, and we want to be there, and we will be there. But we need to first approach the what JD before he got there. We can't jump from here to here. We should understand our emotional stage, our mind stage, until our speed, our hands doesn't move this fast as JD's because he was training for that years, every single day, trading a minute chart for decade. Like, guys, right? So we need to be honest to ourselves, like, and say, like, I'm like understand where I am at this point. If you are the point when you need Kingline risk management, that means you are the point when you because members here who don't need Kingline risk management and they just don't need it and they making money the way our JD making and maybe even more like it's like they don't need that. So we offering this for those who struggle, and if you struggle, we don't trying to do what those top traders do right now. Forget about it for now. Like I mean, we can learn from them. We can see the orient like where our goal is, right? But we have to make the steps first. Like if you struggle to pass in your account, this will help you. Like risk management, inline risk management, the help, the funding your accounts, that will help you to withstand this hard stage, right? This functional stage. And then when you feel resilient enough, when you're okay with your strategy, when you feel confident on your strategy, on your execution, resilient on your emotion, you can increase. You can always increase amount of accounts, increase amount of button pushing the button, increase amount of contract size, increase in all this. There's so much. There's no ceiling on the trading. But because there is no ceiling, we want to jump from the bottom to the top right away. And that's when we fail. And that's when we lose like much more time that we could just save. And like I accept, like I'm not hiding it from guys. I'm here in Kingline. I'm not LMT. I'm not JD. I'm not, like I'm trading very slight, very like careful because like I'm not that resilient yet. I'm not. I didn't change yet, but I'm doing it. And then yes, there is also no button. Yeah, originally. Good. I think I'm gonna buy. I still gonna buy those new GPT to fulfill those two lost accounts. And you know what I was doing? I was thinking I'm gonna do it too. So I'm gonna do it too. At least like 1, 2 accounts for that challenge, and just to also show an example myself. Yeah, because we right now we at the stage we just need to stay alive. So we're not in the stage to make money and to make like like those kind of money that like allows us like to like for now we most of us in the stage we just need to survive right now. And that's why we giving you the options like how to survive, right? And I'm using those options too because I tried those and this and this and this. And do you think I was not the same, guys? Do you think I didn't like? Do you think I didn't join Kingline on the first stage and seeing like how JD like killing it and just risk sinking and listen a couple times with one ear like come in one ear, go out from another ear, and just like LMT mentorship, and from day one starting doing it like crazy, entering one account on another and don't having like a manual stop loss, like having manual on one account, another one heavier, boom. I was like, what happened? GG just made money and I lost like 3 accounts. Like, what happened? Right? So, because and I kept doing this. I kept like, oh, I'm gonna fight. Like, I just need to train more. It's just a part of the game. I just need to keep doing the same, and I finally gonna be no. And then months go, and then another month's going, and another month's going, and your credit cards just going like ooh, to the button, right? And then I just shake myself and was like, no, stop. You can use this for knowledge, but it doesn't mean you have to repeat this because you are not them and you can't do this. I know, guys, you think I was in that same place. When they finally accept the fact that I can just look how JD doing it, I can enjoy it, I can admire it, I can be inspired, but it doesn't mean I have to push the button when he pushes the button, right? Because I know, but by the time when I push the button, he already made money and exited, and I just pushed the button, right? So yes, what did I do? That's the thing. That's the thing that we're just human being. It's just normal human being behavior. We have the same wishes. We all want money. We all need money. It's not hard like to push the button. We all push buttons the same. So we all are same, guys. And that's the thing that's made me think a lot. If we all are the same and making exact, that's what like helped me to join all the discords, all the communities, being very so active on social media, because that's finally I start realizing. I thought I am unique. I thought I am unique, and I thought I'm unique in my struggle, and I'm only one alone in this world who struggled that hard. But then when I look at people more and more and more communicative, I was like, it's like 98%. out of us are doing the same things. And that's where the click comes. So basically, if everybody doing the same and everybody blowing that's LMT calling it binary behavior, right? So and everybody getting the same result, that means we just need to do opposite. Do what uncomfortable for your brain, because trading is not wired to for our brain. Our brain is not wired to trading. It's just opposite, because like it's working with different like instincts, right? So we have to avoid risk. We have to avoid losing in life. We have to do everything. We have to fight to the last second to keep what ours in our hands. But in trading, we have to just give it. Just let it go. Just flow. Let it go. You want to take it? Take it. You want to take it again? Take it. You want to take it again? Take it. You want to take it again? Take it. And then finally, let's share some with me, and here you go, right? So that's how it works. But that's how we need to rewire our mind and our brain to actually do it, and basically transform our personalities, transform our things that we were taught from the childhood, right? Thank you very much. Yeah, because this truth is useful for me as well, right? I mean, I lost like those two accounts was like I was so like happy having them uh coming all those five accounts. It took me months and months to fund those accounts right way through the risk management and everything, and months and months, and I finally did, and I was like, oh, I'm coming to 2026 with full bucket of accounts, and they coming like to static slowly, right? And then this one, it's painful, like, and my first mind, a normal thinking, fight for it, like, go and just you have another three accounts, just make this money right away back on those accounts, right? And I was just no, because I did it as well, and I haven't experienced what's gonna happen if I do this. Yes, the waiting part is so different for us in trading. Less action, more money, totally out. Yes, exactly. Because if you go in any corporate job and if you sit on a table, do nothing, they're not gonna pay you something, because it's always you have to hide that you're doing nothing, right? You have to always like show that you're doing something other than that, because your boss gonna see that you're doing nothing, and he, I don't know, take your bonus or whatever, take your salary. But in trading, we actually have to very long time, basically 90% of the time, do nothing, right? Like right now, I don't want to do nothing. Like I actually might think doing something here. Let's see a little bit. So basically, we rejected that one. Inverse this BPR above us. CB 15:12 p.m. But again, I don't like how we holding this, like you see this week's holding this previous weekly law and this weekly CISD together with daily fair value gap, daily this fair value gap, because we went through this fair value gap and now we hold in this one. I definitely see these levels marked a little bit lower, but I still kind of, because the structure itself, I want to see the law by the structure, because we took the liquidity, right? This hourly CASD. So basically, low, high, low, come back to discounted price. Right now, I want to get the low and see if we're gonna get lower to continue trade, or we're actually gonna hold this. But we did this. We made this BPR above us, right? Changing state of delivery on 5 minute, on 3 minute, as well as was Abby was mentioned, right there. The CISD. That's different call. Holding the early candle closed below the body of this candle. The wick has a sweep. So I do still short. And so we have pretty high volatility. Well, it should give it. As we confirming at this point of time, confirming at this point of time, holding the CISD below this hourly close, below the body of previous two candles, right? Holding this order block for potential low of the day, and basically taking this highs is invalidation of my position. But again, because the very high time frame for go on 3-hour chart or anything, you see how we hold in this levels, this red levels, because this is a week, and that means that we can week off on a day chart and hold this level and close above that. Just put in a week below. That's why I'm not confident to risk sync and just go heavy on this position. Like here, I was more confident. Like here, at least 50% of this move, I was pretty confident this price reaction at least, right? But at this point, I'm not confident anymore. That's why I'm just giving $100, just one contract, 50 points. And again, I can give like 50 $25, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Let's do this actually. 80. So as it hit like 25 points for that example. As it hit like, let's say 25 points. So I'll risk sinking to other account. And instead of losing $100 on this account, I risk only $25. Well, I'm gonna target there. Or maybe this body liquidity. 25. So now I have very small risk, right? Basically $50 and $50 per account. 25 times 4 is going to be 100, right? And risk is 50. But if this trade gonna work, at least to this body liquidity back to this new week opening gap, if I make 200, right? So that's 124 risk to reward per account. That's an example of that risk sink, right? And I can divide it by 3, or I can divide it by 4, 5, 6, whatever like your speed is and how much you can actually manage at the same time, how many accounts you can manage with all those stop losses, with all those like partials, with all those position. Oh, I like this. What is this 100? Beautiful is like this shiny 100 smile. I like this. Emoji details. Yeah, it's a lot of levels right here. I don't like it. I like when we get to the level, from level to level, from something from level to level. And here we kind of sit in the middle of nowhere. And I don't like how hourly chart looking right here. All right, here, so I can remove this. I don't like how hourly chart looks like here. You see how we hold in those weeks and those weekly level. So basically this week we put on a Friday. So we just swapped it. I don't have any close below, but we did made a CA right here. And we do hold in it below. What entry model is it? CASD, pretty much. A 5-minute CASD after sweeping here. Hourly, the high CASD. I just have a later entry from this CASD when we took basically this range. But it also can be manipulation, as I said. That's why I taken a very, very light entry. Yep, pretty right bar. All right, that got stopped me. $50. Another got tagged, right? That's what risk sync is about. So, do I gonna be like emotional, like that my trade doesn't work or anything? Like $50 per account, and I got like really, really good profit from the morning. So another got tagged. So now if this work, if it come back right here, I'm technically going to be at break even, right? So if it break below that hourly open and start closing below, I can move my stop loss to break even. I technically at break even because I lost $50, and at that point I'm gonna be about $50 profit on this account. But if it works, right, I make about 200. Yeah, but that's why we need to create a system. As I always say, it's need to be have to have a system. You don't need to be strong. Like we're all trying to become strong. We all need to, I need to be strong to win in this trading game. No, you don't need to be strong. Like I never can compare with strong people, right? So simply because I'm a woman, yes, I'm strong at some point, like like resilient at some point, but at some point I have my weakness, right? But the thing is, you don't need to become strong. You need to build a very strong system that will protect you from the danger, right? And everything we offer here in Kingline, that's actually a base for that system. We give you mentorship, we give you models, we give you risk sinking, we even like ready to pay you, like if you just follow whatever we like, basically whatever we tell you, whatever we gives you, the models, the risk management, the risk sync. You don't ever need to pay for your evils. Like, I wish I had it a year ago. I wish I had it. Yeah, we can target low of the day. Why not? Let's see how the daily gap here and body liquidity. So can be targeted the low of the day. Because I don't know if you want to retest this daily gap again, just retest it and hold it again, right? Because this week was into this daily gap. It can go to CE and take the low of the day, or you can just hold the daily gap again. So I don't know, but we'll see as we get there. The new risk management guarantees and so nice. It makes trading way less stressful knowing if I blow the account, it was a free attempt. No, it's not a free attempt. If you just blow the account, just blow it. Like, if it just probability makes that account fails, but you did everything right, you just keep doing it. We're just giving you another drawdown so you can keep doing this. But with LMTs, I think as well, yes, with risk. So because in this case, you not just blow account, you moving the drawdown from one account to another account, basically taking like 5 accounts, which having 2,000 drawdown in each, and you're trying to move like the drawdown from one account, now you have four accounts, one blown, but those money, those 2,000 and more collected on those four accounts. Then you have another like 2,000 draw, like then you blow in one more, but you collecting all this money and finally you grew two of them. You're not just blowing them, right? Just because like you never have daily loss greater than 200, never have unrealized greater than 200 on a 50K TPT. Yes, you have to have daily loss. Uh, you have to have, yes, daily loss $200. Of course, if you unrealized $200, you have to stop out. But you can risk $100 per trade. You can risk a $50 per trade, or $75 per trade and have three trades, or $100 per trade and have two trades per day, or have $100 per risk and have two trades per trade, or have $200 risk and have only one trade per day and on that account. So, but yes, you have to never get below 200, because like if you went below and didn't respect your daily loss limit, and we're gonna see it, right? Because of course nobody gonna just give you money just because you just show a nice picture. We will might ask like the CVS file from your TradeAway to see, like, right? So it easily can be uploaded to any journal and you can see your drawdown. If you were $1,000 but end up with 200 on a day, so that's like you're trying to, like, abuse the system. We want to see the people who actually are able to follow the system, and they're gonna be get paid unlimited. Unlimited. If you follow the system, you just unlimited. Like whatever you take, you master in your model. Whenever you master in your strategy, you don't need to care about like paying for those crazy amounts for those evils anymore. All right. So at this point, my trade is at about like a $90 profit. So I move my stop loss to break even. So now the risk of the trade is only $50, which I already lost, by the way. But if this trade going to be stopped out or break even, so that's going to be the total risk I risk on the trade. And I'm trying to get 200 out of this. So basically, this trade is $100, almost $100 up, right? So I'm pretty much 1 hour up. Of course, that was like $50, but it could be $200 risk, right, per trade. So I lose 200 on another account. I made 400 at this point, and I could have just closed my trade with $200 profit, or just hold another $2 and just create a $600 profit. That's a good example, right? So my valuation was like this high, right? So I took the trade at CA and I just risk synced in two accounts, like divided it by two. Instead of risking $100 in one account, I risk $50. So I will never even notice $50 that was lost in that account. But I will notice additional $200 on my account profit, right? Could just take out 12 p.m. low and sweep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Abby is calling me. I call these scammers. The only who call me is scammers. Does this risk management system apply to evils also, or do you risk more until you pass the evil? No, it applies to any account, either it's evil or funded. So it's not about apply to get money from the Rex. Like it's just that, like we want to help you, motivate you to build a right habit. It doesn't matter it's evil or it's funded. We want to help you to, because this habit is something that gonna bring you past accounts and payouts eventually. So the goal is to build the right habit. But you can do whatever. You can pass it in one day and risk 2,000 like fully blown account in 1 minute on the FOMC. like who cares? It's your business. If you want to do this, you can do this, but definitely Kingline won't pay for that. This trade works good following the model. So this is an hourly chart. So we do have a, yeah, it looks not bad. So you have a sweep build for it. And then you use, I like it. I like this entry a lot because like, yeah, we didn't give like a good order block in the first sweep in the morning, right? Then we made all the pullback above. And then we made another change in state of delivery order block on 5 minute. You waited for the candle get closed, and then when it pulled back to this change in state delivery, you took an entry, put in the stop loss at swing low. I love this. This is a beautiful one. I don't have what you say. Good job. Second one. Do you like also the first one? Yeah, so good job. Like, I mean, do you see, Kittler? Tell me, please. I remember you were fighting all those like 1 minute chart. You see how cleaner it is? Yes, you're gonna have a lot of loss, but those like following the trend, like taking the high market structures, market structure shift, right? Taking a candle close. Yes, you have to wait for another 15 minutes until it's get retested. You trying it. Like, does it feel calmer? I like those. I like it, Kittler. How many accounts do I risk sync usually? I usually risk sync out to up to 4 or 5 accounts with small sizes, but like risk to reward is good. But when I stream, I risk sync like two, and depends how my day go and how trade looks like and where we at. Because yes, the risk syncing requires a lot of focus, a lot of button pushes, and I don't want to do those mistakes. And yeah, so in this case, like depend if I don't like the trade, and depends how wide is my stop loss. Like let's say in this trade, I'm thinking three of them, 20 points each, giving 16 total to lose for hard stop. So it worked right away. So but I put three. Basically, if we start closing like one covers TDO, second, and if third one already candle pretty much at that point would be very above TDO, I don't want to continue risking. So I was thinking it's either reject here, it's either reject TDO or this fair value gap. So my final stop was a little above that 5 minute. So three was enough for me. It was 20 point stop. That was enough. All right, what I can do at this point of this trade, right? I can literally move my stop loss. I'm not gonna do it, but I can move my stop loss to 134 something, like trail my stop. So now, even if it stopped me out this trade, I'm gonna be fully at break even because I lost $50, and now another $50 is protected on this account, right? So this is just a good example. So I'm still in a trade. This account making like very good risk to reward, but on a trade idea, I'm fully at break even right now. Hey BNB, what's up? How are you doing? You haven't been in the morning here, BNB. Have you heard about my strategy? Thank you, BNB. See this the week of this 5 minute order block kind of holding, and we have this low. I mean, that would be a profit target for this account. It's about 2.5, 2.6 hours up, almost three. Like here you go, we had 3 hours. So 1 hour loss on the first, 3 hours profit on the second. That's it. 30% win rate. This account gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep holding a little longer. I'm actually gonna move my stop loss back all the way back to break even because I don't want us to be $50. Because I think I come back, retest this block flash. I want to get stopped out before. Still a nice trade. So as I said, 3 hours could be a nice profit at this low, or partial if you have more than one contract at this low, because we almost tagged this low. Take your money, walk away, as I always say. Oh, you have a much nice entry. Good. You see, it can hold this either the wick of this or the body of this order block, right? Holding the wick right now. I actually testing it, like I'm checking like how it works. I just found this indicator. It's not an indicator like something. It just drawing the blocks like for use because I'm drawing different one. It called order blocks. I guess this one. No, not this one. Yeah, this one. I don't want Sonar Lab OB. Just drawing this OBs like, and I was just like wondering how it works. So 3 hours, guys, just reminding you to have, if you want to take and then decide to hold this little block, then you will go below us, that daily fair value gap below us. So good 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 place to partial at least. At TP good March. Congrats, good job, guys. You see, when you do it with the risk sync, when you do it with the right risk management, it's stress-free trading. It's stress-free. Even if I risk $100 per account, like it's stress-free. It's gonna take 20 days to blow this account. Even if you use $200 per account, that's stress-free. They're gonna take 10 days to blow up an account. And even if you blow up within 10 days in a row, you're taking a trade on this particular account and it's got stopped out, you get in a free account and just continue doing. It's like unlimited drawdown for you. You just continue doing it, right? You don't need to risk more. For me, I'd look at 2 or 3 to be swapped, then go lower. Otherwise, I'd look lower than 2 or 3 being swapped. End of the day kind of depends on how the candle forms. Yeah, I agree with you. I want to get like 2 or 3. What do you mean? What is 2 or 3? Did I miss something? 963. Oh yeah, like I would like to see right here. This open this chart. I would like to see it, yeah, right here, this high. At least this order block, at least the C's, the sweep. What is this daily? I wonder what is this daily level I have here. Yeah, this daily, the daily block right here. So actually, right there. So we have some daily, a little daily imbalance right there as well, where I have this block where I have this purple levels. But we'll see, we'll see. All right, 963. Yeah, I have all the zone marked here between 975 and 960, like basically all the zone. $369 wrong. Cozy. $369. We definitely would like it, but I don't think I'll be on the trade by that time. That's crazy. The X just sent business verified, full access 500 a month, basic $100 a month. It's crazy. $500 a month. You guys, X needs money. Oh, discount 40% off for December 19. And eventually it's 830 business verified. We don't need it. Better. All right. Are you gonna flash or not today? What are you guys doing? I think we have all the chance. I don't know today, but come to equal of those. Where's the equilibrium, by the way? Yeah, 886. And this block sitting right there at equilibrium. You taking the long, Abby? One hour, 3 minutes. Maybe it's a good idea, but I still don't like. I don't like the fact that this is still not closed this early. We kind of trying to CI here, CISD here, making higher lows, higher highs. Yes, we're having this right here, but maybe a good play. I stop at break even anyway. One of them gonna work. Let's go. Kuzya, you long as well? 269. I want to see at least this body, this block right here. But we can't hold this the block weak because this is the block that down close candle. Um, basically down candle that swapped the daily gap, daily fair value gap. Nice, nice. Me too. I'm pretty much down for the just this trade. It's more for example of the risk sync, but I'm sitting good. I'm done with this trade, and I know stream are gonna be done for today. I wish every day be like this today. Yeah, I longed Asia. I was later than you. I longed Asia. Where did I long Asia? I longed Asia right here. I guess that like about and hit my stop loss when I was sleeping. Yeah, that was good. I took it out of I guess right here. Yes, the order block. This candle closed, and then this 20-point stop gave me 1 hours. TP when I was sleeping was not bad at all. Gladly I didn't see I was testing here. That was chopped a little bit, but now I got my stop. So that was my long on Asia. A little bit late, but still worked out nice. But it was confirmed at least. You stopped, Abby. So we have to move here. So again, if you're sitting on this trade and waiting, it could be managed 2 different times. Stop definitely doesn't make sense to keep a stop or break even at this point. You also can stop, let's say, if candle close above the fair value gap, the 5 minute invalidate, or just disrespect this CISD and start closing the early open can just also bail a position. And that was nice. That was very pretty. I just have one question. So you shorted at already in the morning. I see, I see. I was thinking it was in the night and I went to sleep. When do you sleep, Cozy? When do you sleep? I shorted it no, I didn't short there. But that was a very nice short there. I liked it there. As I wanted to short there, but kind of not ready to look up at this fair value gap on this week's, the retest of this week's. It was very nice short there for risk sync, like 50, 60 points for this move. But I didn't. So I longed it here and then I shorted it here. So that was my main trades today, this long and this short. And it was pretty. Yes, it's okay. Just another trade. So yeah, we held this block, held this down close candle, which held the daily fair value gap. So we are above PMO with pretty strong candle here. Seems like it's gonna be stopped out this trade, but still was a nice trade. Even if it's gonna get stopped out, always happy with this trade. It was a nice trade, like no regret trade, right? Because it was a good one. Gonna hit my TP. 'Cause I held it a little bit, but it hit like 3 hour move, which is very good. Yes, guys, thank you very much. You're doing an amazing job. It's getting better and better, getting so nice readable. And so, guys who new here, don't forget to check the um, Kingline newsletter. It has everything what you need to know, and it's very good to know everything. What prop firm having what news, like what rules they're changing, whatever discounts they're having, whatever market approaches, news, earnings, important red folder news. Like this is all you need to be aware. Like, and you have it all in one spot. The Kingline newsletter. Don't make sure to. Oh, let me see. I can't open when I'm in the stream. I can't open the. Let me go back there. Calendar. Leaves right there. Oh, oh, wow. Tuesday is scary. Oh my God. Tuesday looks scary. A lot of news. Thursday. So we have a lot of news this week. Yeah, they're heavy. Looks very heavy. Yeah, guys, times to keep your risk managed this week. Not a good week to oversize or leverage risk too much of your accounts. Coming back on me slowly, slowly, slowly. See if it can hold hourly open. But yeah, how we get into this order block, sweeping the hourly, and how holding it right away above PMO, disrespecting this 5 minute CB. Yeah, I can see it. At least it moves back like to this chop area. Seems like it might be a manipulation on sweep. CIS here, right? It should move back higher. But that would be also like not like for me, not a great opportunity to take that long because I don't like this block here, this manipulation with BPR inside it. So not a great one. So when I see things like this, I'm just skipping it. I'm just skipping trading at this point. Just gonna wait until fully like 3 4 hour candle like build again, right? The new setup, something new. How this gonna close? 3 p.m. Then how next gonna close, and then 6 p.m. how gonna open, and then I see the setup based on those candles how they gonna play according to this PD rate that is below us. Then they're gonna take a take it from there during each session. Yes, yeah, as it Abby was a good, nice try. Okay though. But it was nice as well, but also seems like I'm gonna be stopped out or break even at this one. I still do like this the way how we see ISD on those 3 hours. Uh retested it. It's still kind of not fully opposed it. Guess this looks still good. 4 hour. Then we get to this high, but we have called the new opening gap. Hourly candle also didn't like invalidate it that like yeah we do have a sweep, but didn't validate the idea. It's actually made a little block here and holding it from the button for now. So 6 hour, 12 hour, 12 hour already, 12 hour daily already more meeting a resistance support. In between the support and resistance, which is also create this kind of chop. Rejecting the hourly. See if it can close above this little 5-minute busy or not. Above the previous week low. They close above the 5-minute CB. And it closed below, guys. I'm just gonna use this the high of this candle. Basically right here. The stop loss. Gonna take out a trade because this is this account in Apex and I don't want to take it really at break even at all because they don't like those break even trades. And they're gonna say like, oh, you make less money that you're risking. All right, just bail the position here a little bit earlier. I'm fine. Lost 50 there, made 50 here, break even for the trade pretty much. Hey, Divine Devi, I'm good. I'm doing good. Doing good. I had a good day. I had awful Friday. Awful Friday, Thursday, especially Friday. Woke up with this news that I had, but then I relaxed very good through the weekend. And like always, the Kingline is the best. I always support, like saying like it's gonna be okay, everything gonna be okay, and it always gives like a feeling like that's such a big team behind you on the corner having your back and just giving you so much strange no matter what happened. It's so important to be not alone because it's taking you out of your emotions. So it's so important to be with community who's like always there for you, like saying like, because like when you fall and you're like, oh my God, no way, it took me so much, I can't do it anymore, so I need to start it again. Took me so long, but then you get the right words and you feel like I feel like everything gonna be okay. Everything going to be okay. Christmas preparation, not yet for me. I have so much things going on. So not yet. I still don't not 100% sure where I'm gonna live by the Christmas. So I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite. My favorite. But there's many things going on. All right. All right. What's going on here? Much. We back to this area we chopped earlier in. Hard to say at this point. Is it another test of this manipulation to off later on the day, or it's actually the actual hold of this daily pay array to make a breakout somewhere here, right? And to get back to TDO that we actually left untested today. We teased it in the morning and didn't test it. Yeah, Asia was broken as well, so we still hold in the lower levels of the Asia, right? I mean, just chopping here, but hard to say, hard to say. I think at this point, probably it's gonna make sense if we start closing above this up candle, basically after a sweep, right? And probably has sense. Like basically these two things. But if you go long, it's pretty like hard to protect it. 90 points again, range. But if we take this level, these two orange levels, basically start closing above this with at least 5 15-minute candles, making CISD on 5 15-minute, confirming it, and slowly we have 3 minutes. Like, let's see how this hourly closes. Plum cake decoration chocolates. Thank you very much. You guys are always helpful. I'm saying like it's always one of the hard times. Like having such a great, amazing team support. It's so important. So important. And Kingline provides it. It's like becoming a little family. Like it's hard to be without it. Like right, you always check. Like you don't check like before. I used to like more like sitting on social media on X, like on Instagram, and now I'm like consistently better checking the reading the chat, checking the Kingline. Because it's all people I've talked daily. I know some of you already who is in what stage. Like we getting happy about each other, we're getting upset about each other. So it's like a little family. Right, 2 more minutes, but my stream is going to be done soon. And then, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. I had a pretty good day, and we're just gonna call it here. TJD, our leaders, Amnay, and definitely all the mods were behind them. Oh, like I mean, those are leaders. Like I having a leading character, like my naturally. Like it's very hard for me. If anybody like like it's very hard for me to follow anyone. Like I literally like it's so hard for me. Like I either like when I used to work anywhere, I either was promoted very fast to like very high positions, like managing positions, or I was fired very fast. There was only two cases. There was never in between. Because I have this kind of character that it's very hard for me to follow anyone. Like if I like the person, if I like whatever they like, the values, whatever I need to do my job, then I'm gonna do it without following anyone. Like I'm just gonna do it because I love it. But if anybody, like, if I don't like it and don't see sense, it doesn't matter. It could be like a boss of the president, whatever, like, I don't know, whoever, and I just can't. I just gonna keep like being lazy and arguing and just showing my attitude. Like, this is just my character. And as I say, it's so hard for me to lead. But when like LMTJD is just, I'm telling you guys, it's just they don't need to say anything. You just want to follow them. You just genuinely want to follow them as a leaders because they're just so amazing. Not just traders, human being, like people. Just so amazing. Freedom is here, guys. All right, guys. Uh, I'm done. But see how this hourly candle closed? So we basically held this block, which tells me that it can't revisit body liquidity or the weeks or this week liquidity still. Or if this next hourly candle start closing with 5 15-minute candle above, then I would see a long to TDO that we left earlier. But at this point, I'm done for a day. I'll just gonna come back on Asia, see how it's gonna look like. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thank you very much for trusting me, believing in me. Now, see you all tomorrow. You all are amazing people. Please make sure to follow the risk management and be safe. Love you all. Bye bye.